Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn the valves to the drain position. That guy's up, that guy's closed. This one is closed, and this one as well. And you can see water starts draining from the tank and from the hot and cold lines. It helps to open all the faucets inside. This will let all the air drain through the lines. Do that for your shower, your kitchen, and your bath. Okay, now that the tank is all drained, the next thing I'm going to do is drain the hot water heater. And to do that, I'm just going to loosen the drain plug here. By the way, you should always use a plastic drain plug. Don't use a brass one because you could end up with galvanic corrosion between your aluminum tank and your plug. Just going to unscrew that. And there's about 5-6 gallons of water in there. We'll just let it drain. I usually just take this cap once the tank is fully drained and just screw it in a thread or two just to keep any critters that may try to find their way in the tank in the off season. Okay, the next step is to shut off the bypass valves or activate the bypass valves for the water heater itself. In this rig, the access point is directly underneath the stove. It's in the same vicinity as the water heater access door from the outside. So I'm just going to take this panel off and I'll be able to get to the valves inside. Okay, in this water heater, we have a valve at the top. That's going to shut the water off from coming into the tank. Shut that off. And then there's a valve at the bottom that will shut the water off that would come out of the tank. And then there's one in the middle with these two pipes where they're connected. This allows a bypass. So now any water that travels in will go through the bypass tube and go back out. So since our tank is empty, we don't want to waste 6 gallons of antifreeze in there. So it is now bypassed. And we'll just secure this panel back in place until the springtime when we do the bypass. I'm going to be using 5 gallons of Prestone RV antifreeze. We're expecting our first good freeze tonight here in North Carolina, and it's going to be cold throughout the week with temperatures in the nighttime below freezing. So we're doing this just in time. Okay, before I begin the winterizing with the antifreeze, come back to the valve panel. First, I have to take the tank drain, turn that back to the off position. And then I'm going to reset the valves to the position for winterizing. So this valve is closed. This valve needs to be closed. This valve needs to be closed, as well as this valve. And this one's going to be open. Now, one of the cool things with this old coach is for winterizing, and also use this procedure when I sanitize the tanks. We take this hose here that's about 2 feet long, and there's a fitting on top of the valve table here that we screw the hose right into. And once that's attached, that's going to allow us to put this hose into the antifreeze, and it's going to suck it right into the tank. Okay, back inside the coach, I'm going to shut all the valves off that I had open to let the air into the fixtures, and so all the water would drain out. We're going to close these all off: shower, sink, and kitchen. As well, you want to make sure that you've shut off the outside faucet as well. Now this unit has a pump control on the outside. As soon as I turn on the pump, you can see here that the pump is quickly sucking the antifreeze into the tank. And once this bottle is done, I will go ahead and do the other 4 bottles. So as we continue to put the antifreeze in, we're going to start at the lowest point possible. And this is going to be my outside faucet. And we're going to let this run and pump. And we should see a steady stream of pink antifreeze coming out. You do the cold and the hot water. Okay, we're on bottle number 3. Okay, now the kitchen sink. We'll do the cold water first. And you do want to wait until you get any air out of the line so you know the lines are completely full of antifreeze. That sounds good. And we'll do the hot. And you can see that's changing a little bit. There's a little clearness to it. And that smells like solid antifreeze now. All right, bottle number 4, and we'll do the shower. All right, that's the cold, and let's do the hot. And the John as well. I'm going to put a good amount in here. And usually anything I have left over, I'm going to go ahead and dump into both the gray tank and the holding tank just to keep those a little bit more secure as well. Okay, 5 gallons in. We are all set for the year. And we will see you in the springtime when we go ahead and sanitize the tanks and get ready for travel.